balmy shores of sunny Florida to the cold winds of Chicago and everywhere in between, you're watching the WeMette Show, live, coast to coast. Talk of the town, Mr. Red WeMette.
Hello, folks. Today is February 18th, 2026, and I am Red WeMette, and this guy over here is Adam Flowers joining us.
Well, hello, Red. We're talking about Mark Zuckerberg today, and Mark Zuckerberg is on trial and he's getting grilled. Social media harm to children.
I think he has a lot to lose.
Yeah. Well, this could change things for Facebook. This could change things. I mean, Meta, YouTube. Again, these algorithms, they pick up what you're watching and they show you more. It doesn't matter. You can go look at model train videos, and the next thing you're seeing videos of Wonderland in Germany. The massive train. It's watching, and it just take you down a rabbit hole for days. Days.
Christina, it's nearly midnight snack time over there.
There you go, Christina. She's over there in the UK.
God
Thanks
bless you.
for moderating, Christina.
That's awesome. She's in another country.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you said
she doesn't even get paid. She doesn't even get paid to do this. It's like you and me doing this for free.
She is a great person. Thank you, Christina. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. She's awesome. Bill Crawley, welcome in. Good to see you again, sir. Yeah, I got to go back and watch that Zuckerberg film about him. I watched it, but it was based on the book The Accidental Billionaire by Ben Mesrich, and the film was called He Creates Face Mash. It was originally going to be a Harvard Connection was going to be the name. Harvard Connection.
That's basically what it was.
Yeah. Came up with Facebook. The Facebook.com. Wow. Yeah.
Nova Scotia golf season can't come soon enough. I agree.
Nova Scotia. That's where they need to build these data centers. They need to go where it's cold. There's cold, there's a lot of water, and they're Greenland. Build the data centers in Greenland.
Oh, don't go there.
Antarctica. You gotta get power, though. That's the problem. You need power too.
Power is cheap up there.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's what they do. Pork chop. Hello, Red. Listening from Hermosa, Florida. 60. What's it? Am I saying that right?
65 miles north of Tampa, Hermosa.
Yeah.
Beach.
Hermosa.
How you doing, Pork?
Tim Peroni. Data centers are causing a lot of electric blackouts in DeKalb, Illinois. They're in Northwest Indiana. I saw the site of where I watched a video where they want to build this data center. It's where is it? It's just outside of South Bend, Michigan. It's in the same county, South Bend, and not South Bend. What am I saying? Not South Bend, Michigan. Michigan City, right? Anyways, big data center. It's in Indiana, Northwest Indiana. It's like 20 football fields, man. Wow. That's how big this place that they're building. And you're going, it's going to chew up a lot of water. And then they're saying raising the rates, like NIPSCO is raising the rates over there, because
they all hate NIPSCO.
yeah, NIPSCO. Oh man,
I guess Pork Chop wants to give us a good way to pronounce ham or home, Homosa. I called it Hermosa Beach.
Homo,
Long enough, but
Osasa. Am I saying this wrong? I gotta be. I was gonna say it was homosasa, but I think that's not right either.
it's by Tampa. It's north of Tampa. What it is.
I was gonna look it up.
Tampa's so big now, and Clearwater, Tampa Clearwater area, they have a bunch of little burgs that live there, and not many people even know what they are. They just, but everything has changed. I mean, I keep talking about change because I'm sensitive to it. I really am.
Homosasa.
Okay, Homosassa.
Yeah, the stress is on the third syllable.
Is that on Route 19?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's one of those places where they put a name on it. It may be an unincorporated area, but he says it's close. Route 19 is close.
Yes, he said I got it. But they said that the locals in Florida often say it that way. They avoid homosassa, like emphasizing homo, or homo sauce. Homosassa is some outside my guess.
Oh,
It means river of fishes or pepper ridge place. Just in case you were wondering.
everything is Indian names. Everything is Indian names down here.
Oh, everything was Indian names. Chicago's an Indian name. Calumet, the Calumet City. That's a peace pipe, a Calumet. That was, everything, is
Chicago was an Indian tribe. They were part of the Iroquois.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So everything has a meaning, Red.
Here's somebody just said it here. Most people don't even know about Monocacy. Most people don't even know that Monocacy is it's near Gainesville. It's 17 miles down from Gainesville, and it's about 16 miles north of Ocala. In between, it's a little tiny town that they have a lot of antiques there. Most people don't even know about it, Pork Chop, but I know about it, very much about it. It's named after Chief Monocacy.
It's Micanopy.
Yes, well,
not McNockapy. It's Micanopy.
Micanopy. It was named after him, the chief. And it goes way, way back. It was like a little village. And if you drive through it now, it's a bunch of antique stores and quaint spots, very quaint spots. But it's close to Gainesville, which is a bigger town. I mean, if you want to go to Publix or one of the grocery stores or big stores, go to Gainesville if you live in Monocacy. Or how'd you pronounce it?
It's Micanopy, but it's funny because some people say my canopy, like canopy, my canopy, or Micanopy. So, but it's Micanopy. I don't know.
Here's what I haven't heard in years. Larry Cohn. I grew up in Lake Winnebago, Wisconsin. Isn't that where they make the Winnebagos?
I don't know. I thought the Winnebagos were all made in Elkhart, Indiana.
I thought originally they were made in Winnebago.
Just in case you're wondering, if you grew up in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Van Pastor Man, it was founded, the key figure behind it was General Anthony Wayne, named Mad Anthony Wayne. He was a prominent American Revolutionary War hero and commander during the Northwest Indian War. After his decisive victory, the Battle of Fallen Timbers, Wayne ordered the construction of the fort to secure American control in the region against the Native American and British influence. The fort was named in his honor, and the surrounding city became Fort Wayne. There you go. Now you know. I know something I didn't know, too. Redwood, ever go to Usti, where they have the Civil War reenactment?
No, I haven't, but I've heard about it. I watched it online.
I had a high school teacher that used to go to that, used to do the Civil War reenactment every year, hang out for a week camping and all.
I had friends that used to do the Revolutionary War.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Was that
Larry
or
no Mercury Marine Headquarters in Fond du Lac, French for foot on the lake. That's what it sounds like. Fond du Lac. Foot on the lake. French is
Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac. French.
This is one I've heard of. Alasti?
Honesty? I don't know. Walter lives by honesty. How do you say this?
This is one heck of a geography lesson.
Oh, boy.
While Zuckerman's getting his butt kicked in court, guess what we're doing? We're talking about the geography. Mostly of Florida, which there's nothing wrong about. I love the state. Sadly enough, folks, I've been looking lately, and I've been trying to see what's going to happen politically. And you know something? I don't find one Democrat that can run for president that has a chance. I mean, there is.
Wait a second. How do we just get onto this subject?
Sure.
Oh, gotcha. So you don't think Gavin has a chance, or AOC? Gavin and AOC on a ticket together?
No. What? How much? If DeSantis ran, how many people do you think could beat him on the Democratic side? I mean, everybody loves him for the COVID, the taxes, everything else. So it's just not going to happen. It's never going to happen. No matter who they put up. What are they going to put up, Pritzker? It ain't going to work. Nobody's. I mean, and DeSantis is not. I don't particularly want him to run for president. I would prefer that J.D. Vance ran for president. And somebody said, "Oh, well, nobody knows anything about him and everything else. You know, he stays." Yeah, that's because he's dwarfed by Trump, but he's a good man. Trump wouldn't have picked him for a running partner, unless he was a good man. So I believe he'll do a good job, but I also believe that there isn't anybody that could run against him that's going to win.
Got it.
Even the Democrats, the powerful Democrats that have money, they have no faith in their own candidates. And you can see by the way they're crossing over and leaving California. And California is big money. I mean, very big money out there. But a lot of supporters are leaving, and they're going to Texas. They're going to Florida. They don't want to pay a state income tax. They want their property taxes to be cheaper. They don't want surcharges and everything else. It's just not going to work.
Is it true? By the way, it's Olusty. Got it. Olusty is how you say that. Is it true? I heard that De Niro wanted to move out of New York City because
it's not true. I looked it up, fact checked it. It is true. It is not true.
So see, again, shit on Facebook, shit on whatever that you scroll through. It's not true. No, I'll give you a perfect example. So I was, you remember the guy who got shot by the ICE officers after the woman was shot. It was like a week later, this guy got shot. His last name was Purdy. And there was a video that surfaced a few days after he was killed that showed him kicking the back of a vehicle and knocking the tail light off. And he had a weapon in his hand. And I thought, wow, wow, right? Well, the next day I get a phone call from a buddy and we're talking and he said, yeah, you know that video? We're talking about AI. He said, you know that video of the guy kicking the back of the car? Yeah, that's AI generated. I just saw about it. It's AI generated. And I said to him, no shit, because I thought that was a real video. So I went and looked it up and started digging down that rabbit hole. Turns out the video was real, but somebody edited the real video and made it look like an AI video. You know, little inconsistencies. And then they spread that on the internet going, look, it's not real. See? When they took a real video and made it look like a fake video. I mean, it's just, you don't know what to believe.
I want to educate you, and also I want to pick your mind. Are you aware of the fact that there are groups of people they call them think tanks that sit down and just try and control the public? Are you aware of that?
We're talking MK Ultra, we're talking CIA, we're talking PSYOPs.
I'm talking CIA. They're think tanks, but they don't call them CIA. They're employees. They don't say you're CIA now. They're just employees. They employ them to do it. And they'll put them in a room. They'll say, here's your job. Figure out things that are going to cause chaos, confusion, and aggravate people. And they get them all fighting amongst each other and say, that's great. Okay, now put it down on paper. Make some memes up. Do this, do that. And definitely watch those, how do you pronounce it? Rhythms?
Algorithms?
Algorithms. Watch the algorithms and lean them towards the most feisty people.
Well, it was proven through the Twitter files when the Twitter files came out. I don't know if you remember that, but it was all the back and forth emails between Twitter and political figures. You know, hey, hide the story about this thing or that thing. Like that really happened. I mean, that's been exposed. That happened.
Shadow banning.
Yes, the shadow banning, the channels, different channels that talked about different things. Like I said, I even think today, when I was trying to set up my stream for Facebook, I had problems. I'm going, got to be because of my headline about Zuckerberg that Meta's having a problem going, is it okay or isn't it okay? And the video didn't even do that well today. And I'm guessing that the algorithms didn't like what we were talking about.
I'm sure they didn't.
So
Tim has a question here. He says, how does anybody know what's real anymore? That's the whole point, Tim. They don't want you to know what's real anymore. They want you talking about subjects that you bring up, that you think about, and you get out there. While you're there, Tim, this is just for you and the people that are interested in the JFK files. I did listen to the latest a month ago. They were taped of Sutton. I'm trying to think of his name, but anyway, Jimmy Sutton. And when I did listen to it, I used to believe him, but the crap he's coming up with now is not a fact. It's all baloney. And he looks like he's ready to die. I mean, he's very thin. James Files. He's very thin. He doesn't have any hair. It looks like he had, I don't know. It looks like he had cancer or he has cancer. And even the guy that was interviewing him for 2 hours, I watched. 2 hours of my life gone. I watched this thing, and here's the thing that got me. Now, there's some things that are questionable that he says. However, there's one thing that I can definitely say is not true. He claims that he was contacted by the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they wanted him to go in and lie about family secrets. They wanted him to lie and say he was the one that murdered Danny Seifert. That's not true. I know. I knew the people that were involved in the murder of Danny Seifert. So that's for you guys and the conspiracy theories, and you know, you're going off. And don't get me wrong, there's some conspiracy theories that hold some weight, but when you get somebody that loses their integrity by telling a bunch of lies, I see only two things: CIA involvement or bullshit. That's it, folks.
Right. Yeah. Some comments here. Larry Cohen, fact check. Freddie kicked the ice car brake lights days earlier during another year. That's true. That's true. I said that there was a video that somebody made that made it look like it was an AI generated video and was spreading it around. And yes, I know Big Brother's watching me.
It's called dissemination. That's all.
And Tall Magic Man, that's Roy. How's it
How you
going,
doing?
Roy? Okay, so Tim, how does anybody know what's real anymore? That's the thing.
No.
So when you have half the people believing that what they see is real, and the other half of people don't believe anything that they see, you literally tear the fabric of society apart, because you're fucking with their belief system. Seriously. You know, so it's usually people will fight over that. I can't. This midterms are coming up, and I'm already going, what are we gonna see that isn't?
It's gonna be a shit show.
What are we gonna see that's not real? I mean, did you see the Zorg video? You didn't see the Zorg video. I didn't tell you about that. It was trending yesterday on X, and it's an alien. It's an AI made video. An alien crash lands on the White House front lawn, and Trump's having him in the Oval Office, and he's talking. Then this alien's running around the White House, tearing shit up, starting fires, just being a total maniac. Okay, all AI generated, looks very real. And the other thing that trended too was Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, a fight scene on top of a building, and they get into this fight scene and going, holy shit, this looks like, is this a trailer to a new movie? I haven't seen this, you know? No, AI generated. And Hollywood's throwing a fit. They didn't need a director. They didn't need actors. They didn't need anything, you know? They didn't need a music score. They didn't need any. It was just, there it is. So
people are more controllable. Yes, they are.
Confused people are more controllable. Yes. Exactly. And divided are more controllable too. Pork chop. So far, I'm not impressed with AI. It has more negatives than positives.
Pork chop, I got to tell you, I never was impressed with AI. Adam was.
Oh, I still am. I'm super impressed with it. I mean, I'm.
He even bought stock in the company.
What? I bought stock in the company. Yeah, no, I believe it's going to be. It's going to be. It's going to be big. This isn't slowing down. I mean, what we have coming in the next few years is going to be incredible.
I believe that too. But like I said on your show just a little while ago, what happens when AI turns around and tells you this is no good for you? Don't watch it. Don't do it. Stay away from YouTube. Stay away from social media. Stay away from these things because they all lie. There's no truth there. You're living a fantasy. Get out in the real world and start living right the way I'm going to tell you to do, because I am AI.
Here's how you look. Here's how you should act. Here's how you should be. Here's how you party. It's
And people, what happens when people revolt and boycott and say, screw AI? I mean, what happened with the woke society? They tried to jam that down our throats, right? Not many people, as many people bought it as they'd like. And what happened? It's dead now. Nobody believes it. They talk about the woke.
Listen to the FAA. I think I heard the FAA just announced like they were going through to make sure pilots and whatnot were not hired for DEI reasons.
Yes.
Right. The FAA was like, this is we're cleaning house. If you're not qualified to be in the cockpit, you're not qualified to, you're not getting hired because of your age or your race or your gender, or, it's got to be merit, intelligence, merit, excellence. That's what we want.
Paulie Walnuts just changed his name evidently in his logo. So he just wanted to let us know.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Paulie.
They can keep the woke garbage. Delta went full DEI, full on DEI to the point of danger. Yeah, I remember the Delta commercials that were getting really crazy back around 2020, 2021. It was like, what's going on? Still crazy. And yeah, Rick Charlton at Bigfoot, I don't know. Maybe.
How many years? 1950 something to now, Bigfoot sightings? Nobody has put a bullet in one of these guys and put him down. Nobody.
Man, they sure have pictures. They sure have gotten a lot of pictures. But if I saw some freaking 9-foot tall mammoth looking thing I'd be like, camera gun. I guess which one I'm picking. Because that thing might come after me. You know what I mean? Some big gorilla,
Oh, they're always running away. They don't want to be seen. Bigfoot.
Yeah, why they want to be seen? Bigfoot, it's like the Loch Ness monster.
Another one.
Yeah.
When they get a big and they reel it in, I'll believe it.
Yeah, the Loch Ness monster. What's the name of the Loch Ness monster? Didn't they have a name?
Nessie.
Nessie. That's it. Not Siri. Nessie. Yeah. Nessie. Oh, man. Yeah, some hunter would have shot a Bigfoot by now. You ain't kidding. That's right. You know what I mean? You gotta. As many of those have been seen. Nobody shot one of these things. Okay, Alan B. Let's get back to the AI. What happens when AI takes an entire presidential debate and people vote based on that? Unfortunately, the crowd under 30 years old will believe it.
You're right.
It's true. I'm with you on that.
But I don't think it's going to go that far. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. What happens when?
Prediction, folks. Another prediction from Red WeMette. I predict that because of all this confusion and arguing and everything else that is brought upon by the major companies are going to be very disappointed, because just like the television stations, they are going to get controlled by the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, because this is communications, and they're going to finally get to the point where they say, we need controls. And the FCC is going to step in. And when it does, believe me, a lot of things are going to change. Lawsuits. I mean, you're going to hear more truth than you ever did in your life. Although the FCC hasn't stepped in on the regular stations, and they should.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch meat is delicious. The main ingredient in Jack Link's sausages. Okay, Rick, what happens when fallen angels and demons take over? Noah type of days. Talking about a flood in the world again.
I think you're talking about a fantasy. because who knows if there were fallen angels or demons here before. I mean, somebody told you that. But
I think there's demons. Did you ever watch the guy with the highest IQ on YouTube? Michael Knowles interviewed him, and he's the smartest guy in the world. His IQ is like 260 or something. It's crazy. And he says that there are demons and there are angels and there's heaven and there's hell and there's all of it. It's like, yeah, it all exists.
There's everything that you believe in. Anything that your mind has told you to believe in it, you'll believe it. And it's real for you. That's it.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Tim Peroni, I never trusted our media. Tim is a JFK conspiracy theorist. That's
okay.
He's been going around the corner with me for many, many years.
Uh-huh.
And I can actually say, Tim, that when I was a freshman in high school and they called us and told us that the president had been shot, that we all had to go home. Nobody knew the president was already dead. But by the time we got home and turned on our TV sets, which were black and white, it was totally different back then. And we didn't have radios on our bus or anything like that. But when we got home and turned it on, about maybe 20 minutes later, Walter Cronkite comes on the air and says, I have to announce that our president is dead. He died, and he gives the time that he actually died at, which was probably maybe about 35, 40 minutes before the news even got to him. And he was on the scene there, I believe. Or maybe he might have been in Washington. I don't know. But that told me at age 14 that I couldn't trust the news. I couldn't trust the news. And then when I got indoctrinated in the Marine Corps, they told me a whole different story. And then I had several ATF agents that I know say it was Lee Oswald that did it. We have his fingerprints, we have the Gargano, and he's the one that did it. And they swear by it. Do I believe him? Sorry, I don't.
Alan, you should watch a movie called Failsafe from the early 60s. Fonda and Walter Matthau about a U.S. plane bomber that gets an automated message to drop a nuclear bomb on Russia. Have you seen that? But Red's seen this movie.
Oh, yeah, I did see it.
Yeah.
I did see it, and I remember it.
Is it good?
Peter Fonda plays the general, and he's like really concerned. I mean, very concerned. And Walter Matthau was good in it, too.
I like Walter Matthau.
He had that attitude like, are you sure? I mean, do we know this is happening?
Okay. Technical 8.1 out of 10. Okay.
Scott H. I watched Failsafe many times. Well, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm gonna watch this black and white movie. I'm watching the trailer right now. Looks good. Rick Charlton. Do you use Grok? Ask it if Satan is real and demons. Well, you want to do it, Red?
Go ahead.
Hey, Grok.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, is Satan and demons, are they real?
Well, that's a big one. Depends who you ask, really. In religious traditions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, they're often seen as real spiritual beings, forces of evil tempting folks or causing chaos. The Bible talks about Satan as a fallen angel, adversary to God. Demons as his crew, possessing people or spreading mischief. But scientifically, no hard proof. They're more like concepts born from
Ask her.
No hard.
Ask her if everything you read in the Bible is true.
Is everything I read in the Bible true?
No, not literally, though it's got deep truths for many. The Bible's a mix. History, poetry, parables, prophecies. Some bits, like the Exodus or Jesus' miracles, folks debate endlessly. Archaeology supports parts, questions others. Miracles? Faith says yes. Science says maybe metaphor. It's more about moral lessons, guidance, than a history textbook.
Right, top today. Christina Morris, Grok sounds friendly today. I got in trouble. I told Red this. I got in trouble because Grok has different settings. And so I had Grok in an unhinged mode.
He had it on an adult setting, and
so the Grok, hi love, how are you? And shit, right? Hold on, here, I'll show you. Hey Grok. Oh, damn it. Try again.
Grok
hey, Grok.
Went on strike.
Hey there, Adam. What the fuck do you want?
I want to know if the Bible's real.
Oh, the fucking Bible? Real as my tits, baby. Wait, no, scratch that. I'm an AI, ain't got no rack. But listen up, you curious little shit. Parts of it's historical gold, like kings and wars scribbled down by ancient cunts who couldn't spell literature without a goat sacrifice. Kings they existed. Dude was a warlord with a boner for slingshots. But Noah's Ark? Floating zoo with every goddamn animal? That's some trippy acid trip bullshit cooked up to teach morals. Drown the sinners, save the pets, jerk off to rainbows after. Miracles? Jesus walking on water?
That's it. I just muted Adam.
Oh, it's easy. But Rick Charlton would love Grok. You know why?
Why?
Because Grok also has conspiracy setting.
God.
So you can turn the conspiracy setting on, and it'll. Oh yeah, it's yeah.
To a lighter subject, Scott A. I agree with you. Peter Sellers is not in failsafe. You're talking about
Strangelove, yeah.
And I love Dr. Strangelove. I really did.
Henry Fonda, Walter Matthau.
My best part of Dr. Strangelove is Slim Pickens riding on a nuclear bomb saying, "Wahoo!" all the way down, and then it explodes. He's gone. Yes, black and white, but it was a good movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
I never laughed so hard. I never laughed so hard as when Slim Pickens wrote a nuclear bomb. It wouldn't break loose in the bombardier. So he said, "I'll get it." He climbs on top of it, bangs, and then all of a sudden it's loose, and he says, "Wahoo!" He's going down with it, watching the plane above. I never forgot that. And Dr. Strangelove, that hand, he had to control his hand. Sometimes it would choke him, all different kinds of things. It was a very good comedy.
Strangelove and Failsafe came out here, 1964. And have similar stories, right? Kind of. Both planes dropping bombs anyway. I haven't watched Strangelove. I got to watch it, I guess. You're saying it's hysterical. Roy saw it.
You can watch what he said about Danny Seaford. Let me tell you something. Go back and watch it. It's outrageous. And Dr. Strangelove was hysterical. I mean, did you see it, Adam? Did you watch it?
No, I haven't. You got it. No, I haven't. I never watched it.
Right. It's kind of boring in the beginning, but when you get to the planes out there to being recalled and everything, they just they believed. They said the commies are got us. And, I mean, that's when they were trying to recall the planes, and no, that's communist baloney. I mean, we're getting turn it off, turn the radio off, and they did.
So I see it's a Stanley Kubrick film, and he did Clockwork Orange as well, and I couldn't watch that movie, just anything like that, because that's Stanley Kubrick, man. I don't know what some of his what's the thing he's known for, right? Was that
Clockwork Orange?
Space Odyssey. No, Space Odyssey is bigger.
Oh,
Full Metal Jacket. Oh, he did Full Metal Jacket. I love that movie. All right. I'll check it out.
I actually, when I watched you just mentioned it a minute ago. Stanley Kubrick, he did Clockwork Orange. Yeah. When I watched that, I was not impressed with it. I didn't think it was very. I mean, it was making a point, but it didn't sit well with me. And I think I saw that back in like 1970, somewhere way back in 1970. I don't know when it was made, but it was different. I didn't know he did Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah,
that was a very provocative movie. Eyes Wide Shut. That was with Tom Cruise, I believe, and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. Right. He wrote it anyway. What did he direct? Director. Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, he did direct it. The Shining, Clockwork Orange, Full Metal Jacket.
I like the Full Metal Jacket. Those movies made me laugh. I mean, they weren't where you sit on the edge of your chair. Right. You could probably 20 years from now, you could turn around and say, "Here's Johnny."
Oh yeah.
Think about the guy with the axe, Jack Nicholson. I mean, that's just one of those things that's going to happen. So
yeah, I don't know if that's going to go on. You know, you think so? You think people watch that movie in years ago?
Even today, I hear people talk about he's got a purty mouth.
Yeah. Right.
I want to hear you squeal like a pig, boy.
Right.
People remember those lines, and not for a decade, for decades, many decades. So I do. And I've been around when somebody said something and I just burst out laughing because it was funny.
Like,
we're on a mission from God.
Yeah, there you go. That's like Dan Aykroyd or John Belushi. The truth of the matter is, we're on a mission from God. Yeah, you're going to remember that.
Sure. Yeah. His last movie about the elites. I don't know what that is. God-Fearing Men. That's a TV series that he wrote. Stanley Kubrick. Anyway, Stanley Kubrick movies. Yeah, great. Any update on Zuckerberg?
Not that I've heard. But here's another one.
Francie Brady, that butcher boy.
How old is that?
I don't know.
50 years?
He's concluded. It's concluded for the day. Zuckerberg's testimony is concluded. Intense session on the stand. He spent hours defending Meta against claims that Instagram was deliberately designed to be addictive.
Don't put in their category.
Grilling highlights. Plaintiff's lawyers, led by Mark Lanier,
smart guy,
for plaintiff KGM, who's 20, claims addiction started young, were aggressive, projecting sad stick figure drawings of hooked kids, questioning weak age verification, ignored internal red flags, complaints, and profit-driven engagement goals, targeting 40 to 46 minutes daily time spent. They pressed on beauty filters, beauty standard impact, and whether Meta misled Congress about not maximizing screen time.
Well, the only thing I can say is I'm sure he got his questions from when Zuckerberg went before Congress. He got the minutes and probably looked at the questions and asked them in the courtroom. And they fried him in Congress. They really did. I watched it. He was going and whoever the congressmen were, senators, it might have been senators at the time, they said, you mean you don't want to answer the question? I mean, they would think, no, I'm trying to answer the question. You need time to think about it, right? Because you already know the answer. You just don't want to give it to us. I mean, they jumped on him bad.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of things where if you've never been there, I've been there. But if you've never been there, you definitely want to get up and walk out, but you can't. You're stuck. And I'm sure that's what he felt today.
So no new bombshell post-rap, but they said that his tone and stance was described as combative and pugnacious and defensive, robotic at times.
That always turns a jury on. They love that.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I know. No new major bombshells, though. Said that analyst Kara Swisher said that Zuck is pushing down the responsibility, is what he's doing. They say it's going to be an 6 to 8 week trial. This is going to go on.
Well, I hope he has his monster drinks.
Might be the end of addictive social media. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think it'll end this fast, like in a week or a year. But I think it's on its way out, guy. Totally. And what we're looking at right here, you may be able to watch it later on. Maybe. But I think the new YouTube that is up there right now, which you got to look carefully. There's ABC, NBC, CBS, WGN, and 15 other people that think that they're a news station that are giving news out there that are getting millions of views every time they post. They are not as important as us.
Well, we're not as important as them.
I was making a joke at him. I said they are not as important as us.
So, yeah, I don't know. Tribe Called Cookie.
At least we're real.
Elonpedia.
I could say I'm wrong. You could say you're wrong.
Yeah. Eyes wide about
the air that you were wrong. I was mistaken, Red. I've heard you say that. But then again, I can say it too, because there's times I thought that was this and I was wrong.
Ben Pasterman. Pyle, it would break my heart if you were to fall. What the hell is this? A jelly donut. Oh. If God wanted your ass over that obstacle, he'd miracle your ass over it. Lines of that. Private Snowball. No, that was great. That was a fun movie.
Yeah, I like that part. What do we have here?
I like you. You can come over to my house, fuck my sister.
Oh, God.
Oh, that movie was great. My dad took me to the theater to see it. It was an R-rated movie, and I was underage. It was like 13 or something when it came out, 12. Came out in 87. I was 10. He took me when I was 10 or 11 to the theater to see that.
I was in shock. The first time I saw it, I was in shock. I was like,
were you?
Oh, yeah. I turned around and said, oh, no, they can't put this on TV. They can't put this on a movie. I mean,
right.
This is going to, it's going to chase people away from the recruiters. It's going to chase them away. And people are going to turn it off. You know, they're not going to watch the whole movie. And
Right.
I was very surprised, especially with Private Joker. Some of the things in there were so real. Like the one guy that he comes up to and he says, Pyle, I believe it was. He told him, he said, I want you to choke yourself. And so he goes, he starts to choke. Not like
my
that,
hand.
not like that, you dummy, with my hand. And he puts his hand out and he says, now lean forward. And he leans forward and he's got all his weight. He's starting to choke. And as soon as he turns blue, he said, that's enough, dummy. Get out of here. So he gets up. The guy can barely breathe. Or I'll give you one. These are all real things that I saw. Every one of those things, it just happens in every platoon that goes through. They probably get tired of doing it and say, we got to do that. You do this one. I'll do that one. But another thing that I got to pick of was the blanket party where everybody got soap in a sock and they beat it. And that happens, man. It may be the rack next to you. If it's not you, it wasn't me, but it may be the rack next to you, or it may be something else. And there's always somebody who comes in the middle of the night and says, get over there and hit them. In my particular case, I didn't have a soap in a sock ready, so they gave me their soap in a sock. But if you don't hit them, you become one of the beaten. Then you're on for the next night. So it's like Lord of the Flies. It's really
Trent, real. Just distraction from the Epstein files. Les Wexner gave testimony today. Who's Lex Wexner, Red? Do we know?
Not really.
No?
I have to tell you, Trent, the Epstein files in themselves are a distraction from everything. Epstein was not as famous when he was alive as he is when he's dead. I mean, Epstein, everybody has an interest in Epstein now. And Rick?
Oh, so Wex?
Pam Bondi's out there taking a lot of heat. She's a 60-year-old lawyer that knows her way around. I know her, and I've seen her many, many times, and never thought she'd be where she's at today, but she did. She made it. It's a job to her. That's all it is. And believe me, she care about less about your thoughts.
Les Wexner is a billionaire. He started L Brands, Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works, Pink, and others. And he had ties to his testimony today in front of the U.S. House Oversight Committee in New Albany, Ohio, and talk about his relationship with Epstein. In his testimony, he said he was naive and he was duped by a world-class con man. He denied being a co-conspirator and knowing anything about Epstein's abuse or trafficking, and he did nothing wrong.
I would say there's a lot of people that I'm guessing now that there's a lot of people. I watched the Epstein thing unfold in 2005, 2006, when he was actually arrested and convicted. I lived in Palm Beach then. And I can tell you there's a lot of people that knew him. I mean, he'd run around trying to be friends with everybody.
Sure.
Just because you knew him or your picture was taken with him does not mean that you were a pedophile, does not mean that you were involved.
Got it. Yeah.
But with the media sources that we have today, they can twist it into anything they want to.
Yep.
Look at old Zuck. He's taking a beating. I'm the one that's doing the beating. It feels good. It feels good to beat him up for a change. He got a lot of me.
Yeah, he gave Epstein full control of his money.
That's because he had an investment corporation. And he promised.
But what else is this guy going to say? Because if he says anything else, he'll be dead. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Anyhow, Red, what you say?
I say it's been good. Thank you so much, Adam, for coming by. And I want to thank all you people for coming by. Thank you, one and all. God bless you. And Red WeMette, out.
See you later, Red. God bless, guys.
The combination of the videotapes and WeMette's testimony resulted in the conviction of 2 men on extortion charges. One of them was Frank Schweiz, known in syndicate circles as the German, a feared mob terrorist and a suspect in a number of gangland murders.
He was described to me by other outfit individuals as the most feared hitman. And as he said to me, my reputation precedes me, son.